So, welcome everyone to our afternoon mindfulness as part of our Coach Week program. And on behalf of Open Door Coaching and the teams at Synergy Global, I want to welcome you to this very short little session where we're just going to spend a moment to transition from the big day that we've had, transition to whatever else we've got on in the evening. Before we do that, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners and the custodians of the land on which we meet today and their continuing connection to the land, the waters, and the communities of Australia. And we pay our respects to them, their elders past, present, and emerging. There's no agenda. How nice not to have an agenda. Really, we know that mindfulness and meditation, there's a growing body of research around mindfulness that says that mindfulness helps reduce stress and anxiety. It helps improve attention and memory. It promotes self-regulation and empathy. And there's a lot of research actually showing brain scans as well. And we wanted to do this mindfulness practice in the afternoon. We started the morning with it, and a lot of you were on the line with us in the morning. And we wanted to do it in the afternoon just to bring our day to fruition. So, as I mentioned this morning, I'm no guru on mindfulness. Let me tell you, I'm practicing. I'm really still got everything going on that you've got going on in terms of things going on in your mind at the time, and maybe your mind's got a lot of chatter going on. But I've been using the 10% Happier app for some time now, and I'm very proud to say I'm on a 58-day streak. So, what I've found with mindfulness is it's not a destination, it's not anywhere we arrive. It's actually something that we do for ourselves that we can build into our practice. And I love the idea that we can just practice together because that's what we're doing. And any practice we can do, any minutes of mindfulness at any time of the day is really super important. And I love this app, as I mentioned this morning, because it's designed for fidgety people, skeptics, and people with a lot on their minds. And I think that's all of us. So let's dive in together, shall we? And as the sun is setting on your day, and maybe you're in a time zone where the sun hasn't quite set yet, but you're catching up to us here in Australia. As the sun sets on our day, let's just take a moment right now just to be mindful. And I invite you to just remember that this doesn't have to be perfect. There's no right way or wrong way to actually just be here in the moment together. Our mindful practice is about being here in the moment. And today, there's probably a million things that you've been doing. It might have been rushing from this thing to the next thing, or maybe you've just been chilling out with us on Coach Week and just enjoying the learning and the development and the growth and the connection that we've made together. Whatever your day's been like today, let's just begin together to be mindful and make that transition to whatever else we've got on tonight. So when you're ready, I'm going to ask you just to notice your feet on the floor. Give your toes a little bit of a squeeze. Give your hands a bit of a squeeze and then just let them go. And if you'd like to, you can do this mindfulness practice with your eyes open or your eyes closed. And together, as a really beautiful community, we're going to do some breathing and we're going to create some mindfulness together in the moment. So focusing on your toes and taking a beautiful deep breath in that goes right up through your body. And letting that breath out again slowly. We're going to breathe in again, expanding our belly and our chest. And then let it out again. And one more time. In. And out again. And let's just let that breath continue. There's no right way or wrong way of breathing. Let's just focus on our breath for now. I imagine the breath filling up every vessel and every cell in my body, allowing noises to be there, perhaps distractions, and we're just noting that we're there. Lots might have happened today, actually. Let's just note that there's stuff on our minds and breathe it down through our body, out through our toes. Let thoughts come through your mind. Breathe them out through our toes. The thing I love about meditation is you can actually allow the distractions. We just come back to the feet on the floor, squeezing our hands and letting them go. And letting this breath bring us back to the moment. Regardless of our day, whatever we've been doing, let's just take a moment together and focus on what we're grateful for. So as you're breathing from your toes, let's breathe in gratefulness and breathe out ease. Perhaps you can think about something as you're breathing in that you're really grateful for from today. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. Just something that you can be grateful for today. Let's breathe in gratefulness and breathe out ease. Perhaps another thought has come to mind that we can be grateful for. And if any other thoughts come, just note them as we breathe in gratefulness and breathe out ease. Maybe there's a tension in your body. Maybe that's calling your attention. Let's breathe into that spot if you have one. And then breathe out ease. Right here in the moment, together as a community. Just focused on mindfulness, right here in the moment. Nothing else to do, actually, except give our toes a squeeze and just breathe. Let thoughts come and go, just like the washing of the waves. Let thoughts come and go, just like the whispers of the wind. Just breathing. Breathing in gratefulness and breathing out ease. Pulling another thing we're grateful for and breathing out ease. This is how we're choosing to transition from our day into our evening. What a joy and a pleasure to be in this moment. Just breathing. And you can keep breathing for as long as you actually like. Returning to the breath, allowing sounds or whatever's in the background to be there. We're just being in the moment. And in this moment, as we're about to end our practice together, let's just acknowledge again that we are good enough, that we have so much to be grateful for. And we really are awesome human beings. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, orientate yourself to the world around you. And I thank you for the mindfulness that we shared in this moment. And I hope you have a really wonderful rest of your evening or day, whatever it might be. And I cannot wait to see you all tomorrow. Thank you for your practice.